Hello friends, today we will discuss Scala multi-threading methods. Okay, in the last video we have seen what is thread and what is multi-threading and how to create the threading concept. We have seen in the last video, and in today's video we are going to discuss couple of methods which falls under the multi-threading. So what are those? One is the task, one is sleep, one is set name and get name. So these are the three methods and how they are going to work. Okay, we will see in practical. So right now I am in IntelliJ IDE. So at first thing we will create a Scala object. Okay, so then we are going to create some object. What is our first method? We thought to discuss task. Okay, so what this task method can do, this will allow to create multiple threads, and using those threads it will run the multiple task. Okay, okay, let me write the definition here. creating multiple Creating multiple threads and using them to run multiple tasks. Okay, now we'll try to create the class. It's a class task demo. Okay, now this will extends thread. So we have seen, right, in the earlier video, class can be extended. Okay, it will be runnable interface or by using thread class. There are two different ways, we already discussed this. Okay, right now we'll try to define the run method. Right, run. Okay, now, so as discussed, like multiple threads to run multiple tasks, right? We will try to print a set of numbers into two different threads. Okay, one set is we will iterate using for loop. 1 to 3 we will print, then 4 to 6 we will print. Okay, let's see how can we do it in practical. Okay, now let's create file for loop. I Let take some variable thought to print 1 to 3. Okay, now we will print param ka I. Okay, now we'll take thread dot sleep. So sleep I want to keep, let's say, 600 milliseconds. Okay, now let me create another thread. Okay, another method to run parallel task. Let me create so this one is called task method I am creating here, and within it I am trying to iterate. So 1 to 3 we have taken, right? Let me take 4 to 8, let's say. Okay, now let me print I. Let me take thread dot sleep, let's say 800 milliseconds. Okay, now we'll come to the main method. In string. Okay, now let's declare some variable. So we will try to create an object for the class. Okay, now let me start the thread and we'll try to access the task method as well. Okay, so I am trying to create, I'm created multiple threads. Okay, and I'm invoking, I'm running, trying to iterate the elements like 1 2 3. and 4 to 8. So till until 8 it should print as per our requirement and expectation. Let's run and see what result this is going to give it us. See, okay, so now we got 1 to 8 if we look at it, right? So we can able to see that print, right, due to the sleep, the milliseconds which we have printed. Okay, so this is how we can able to create multiple threads. Okay, and then we can run based on the threads multiple tasks. So this is how the task method which we can implement, guys. Okay, now we'll try to see another method called sleep. Okay, let me take another class. Okay, now we'll see sleep. Okay, now we'll try to see what this is going to do exactly. We can use this method to put a thread to sleep for a number of milliseconds, as we have seen past, right? We can use this method to put a thread to sleep for a number of milliseconds. Of course, we will try to see a separate example for this. Let me declare a class sleep method. Okay, which extends thread. Okay, now we'll try to define the run method. Okay, now we'll try to iterate three elements. Okay, we'll try to apply for loop. Let's say 1 2 3. Okay, now let's print the I. Now we'll try to apply the sleep method. Let's say 3000 milliseconds. Okay, now we'll define the main method works of string. Okay, now we'll define some variable equal to, we're going to create the object for the class which we defined sleep method. Okay, now we will try to start, we will invoke the start method in order to run the run method within the specified requirement. So it should print 1 to 3 threads. Okay, as per this requirement. Now let's run and see 1 it is displayed, right? 2 now displayed, right? 3, because why this, the because we have mentioned sleep duration 3000 milliseconds, so we can able to see the output very clearly using the sleep method, right? Okay, so this is all about sleep. Now we'll try to see another method called set name get name. Okay, so for that we'll try to create another object. Okay, now we'll try to see set name get name. Okay, now we'll try to see what this does. Okay, we'll take we will get the name because in object we are going to set some name, and that we are going to get it in the class object using the class method. Okay. So in terms of functional which we can try to discuss this, the methods set name and get name, right, are used to set the you are used to set and get names of threads. Okay. Let me add these methods. Set name and get name are used to set and get names of threads. Okay. Now we'll try to create class and we'll see how are we going to get and how are we going to set the value. Okay. Let's say class set name. Okay. Now or else class set name, then extends this thread. Okay. Now we'll try to define the run method. Def run. Okay. Now we will try to take the same example, right? We will try to do the iteration for three elements. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's say print. Okay. uh, what we can take, we'll try to do some string interpolation. Okay. Plus using this dot get name. Okay. Get name plus the elements. Okay. I will try to explain the declaration part once this is done. Okay. Now let's say thread dot sleep, let's say 1000. Okay. Now this part is done. Now we'll try to come down and try to define the main method. Works your string. Okay. Now we'll try to define a variable. Okay. Now create an object for the thread and instant set name. Okay. Set name. Now res dot. So right now we are going to do set name of 0, which we can define. Now start. Now we are starting the thread process to run. Okay. Now what we are going to get here, we are going to get hello a 0, and we are iterating get name. Here we are setting 0 and I what it generates 1 2 3. So 0 1 0 2 0 3. Hello 0 1 0 2 0 3. We should get it. Okay. We are initializing the object for the class set name, and then we are setting the value 0, and for the value which we are iterating 1 2 3 means 0 1 0 2 0 3 should get it. So this is the expectation, guys. Let's run and see what outcome we are going to get it. See, hello thread 1 thread 2 thread 3, and it's finished. So this is how the set name and get name that we are going to use this particular method. Okay. We are setting the value, predefined value, and then we are getting it the value along with it the existing iteration element. So this is how we can able to use the existing methods. Okay. So that's all for today's, guys. So if you really like this video, please do subscribe, like, and share it. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.